We're going to do a demo of our new AI Builder feature. So normally when you start a new account, you'll get a blank intro screen. This will probably get updated shortly to be a little more helpful. But usually you'd start and create a new project and then create a channel in that project and then create tests under that. So we wanted to streamline the process to get people up and running faster and make it easier to use. So we've added this new AI builder option to Testzilla. So if you hit that, it's going to take you into an interface. If you've got a project already, it'll ask if you want to select it so you can add tests to an existing project. We're just going to do a new test plan to just start from scratch. So it wants a name for our company. So we made a fake VAPI customer support assistant over here that we'll use for testing. So we'll call it ABC Megacorp for our project name. This can either be your project, or if you're a an agency, you can have this be your client name. And then you can have channels underneath that to test different things on the system. So it's asking for the prompt that we're using. So we're just going to copy this whole prompt straight out of VAPI and paste it in. And it will actually use this prompt to figure out what all it needs to do. So it needs the phone number. So we'll go over here to phone numbers and we'll paste this in. And we're not actually following the format rules, so we'll see if it works. We're not uploading any other supporting document like knowledge base articles or anything, so we're just going to say no here. Okay, we're just going to tell it to make all the tests it thinks that we need. We don't have any unusual instructions that we need to give it, or any weird systems or anything that it connects to in the back end that might not be obvious from the prompt. So we're just going to say no there. Got a little display glitch in our streaming stuff at the moment. So once it finishes getting all this, it'll re-render it in the markdown properly. So based on what we've told it, it's figured out what the primary goal of the system is. It's figured out some conversational paths to test. It's created a set of positive tests, which is a positive test is the system doing what you expect it to do to make sure that it does what you want it to do. Negative tests make sure it doesn't do what you don't want it to do. So if it handles to see how it handles unexpected things in the calls that don't follow the normal flows. Uh, we'll just say this looks good. So it's going to create a list of the tests that it's proposed for review before it goes and builds them. So this is wordy, so it takes a little bit to render. So these are all the tests, description, the prompt, and what the pass and fail criteria are. So we're going to say looks good. And then it should actually go ahead and create the test plans for us. So this takes a little while to generate because, it's basically uh, making JSON instructions of all the stuff that we have here in the background. And then when it's done, we just say create tests. So it's created our tests. So we now have, oops, let's just go to the top level. So we've got the project that we created. It's created the channel here as well. Um, the project name actually should be ABC Megacorp, so got to fix that, but we can show you what it looks like. So it's created all these tests for us to try. If we go into the channel, it's got the agent's number here. So then we can run these and just try it. So we go into tests, we can see, the title, the description, the maximum duration, um, and just what it's looking for. And so this is a new thing we're building. So these tests may not be fabulous out of the gate, but it at least will serve as a good jumping off point for building stuff quickly. Um, so we might want to do things like, add some more information to the prompt, to say, ask for something else. And then when you're finished the inquiry, ready to end the call. But even with these vague instructions, it should do its best to create a conversation. So in this case, the test failed because the agent just hung up the call when the caller was done. It didn't give a closing message. Um, and we can, play the recording back and hear what happened. It will provide, an analysis of the call. Uh, it'll give you recommendations as to how to improve your prompts and your tests. And then you'll be able to see the status of all these tests, just like normal. So in this case, just to complete this, we're going to edit the project. We're just going to change this to ABC Megacorp and update the project. All right, so now everything works like we expected. All right. So give that a shot. Get any suggestions or problems you run into, let us know. We're always trying to make these things better. And any tips you want to give us, we'll try to implement. Thanks.